So when I was a child, I was told there are magic words, in English like thank you and sorry. But I never knew that sorry had so many different meanings in the English language. Hi, I'm Rima and welcome to today's lesson. And today's lesson is all about the different ways in which you can use the word sorry in the English language. Now, generally, people think sorry is used when you feel bad about something or you want to apologize about something. But what I've discovered is that there are many more ways in which you can use the word sorry. So I'm going to take you through some of them. Now, the first one I have is sorry being used as pardon me. Like, imagine you're having a conversation and the person you're talking to says something and you feel like you didn't hear him or her correctly. So you could say something like, pardon me, could you please repeat what you're saying? Or just to make things simple, you could say, sorry, I didn't hear you correctly. And that's one way in which you can use the word sorry in order to make someone repeat something that they've already said before because you couldn't hear it correctly. So that's the first way in which the word sorry can be used. So pardon me can be replaced with sorry because it's shorter and simpler. Moving on, I have for you excuse me. Now imagine you've gone shopping and you have a lot of shopping bags in your hand and you're passing someone and you end up kind of nudging the person or bumping into the person, probably touching them with your shopping bags. And obviously that is not considered polite. So you could say, excuse me, or you could say, sorry, which means I didn't really mean to bump into you, it just happened. So, sorry. Now, if that person is a stranger, you're not even going to have such a long conversation with that person. All you'll say is sorry and move on. See, sorry works and in so many different ways. So yes, you could either say excuse me or you could just say sorry. Now, the next one that I have for you is obviously apology. Now, this one you've heard many a time. So a lot of people say sorry when they've done something wrong, or they've wronged you in some way. So let's say that I hurt you, by mistake or intentionally. Then I could say something like, I'm really sorry I hurt you. Or I'm really sorry this happened. Please forgive me. If you've done something really intense, something really major and you want to apologize for it, the best way to do it is by using the word sorry. Moving on, another way in which I've seen people use the word sorry is to offer condolences. Now let's say that there has been an unfortunate incident in your life, probably the death of a loved one. And your close friend wants to offer you condolences. So instead of saying, in a formal manner, please accept my condolences on the death of your grandfather, which sounds very heavy and formal, your friend could probably just say, I'm really sorry for your loss. Now, in this case, your friend is apologizing, but not apologizing for her mistake. She's actually expressing apology or sadness for your loss. So condolences, can be offered by saying, I am sorry for your loss. So which means that I feel really bad about your loss and please accept my condolences. So that's one way in which you can use the word sorry. What's next? Well, now this one, I see a lot of this usage in newspapers and magazines, So sorry, the word sorry can also be used to express hopelessness. Now imagine that you think that the state of affairs in your company, or let's say in the world in general, is very hopeless. So that can be expressed by saying, this is a sorry state of affairs, or the world is in a sorry state, which means the word sorry here depicts hopelessness, despair, sadness, lack of hope, you know. So a sorry state of affairs actually means a hopeless and negative state of affairs. So that's one way in which you can use the word sorry. So you could say like a sorry state of affairs, or a sorry situation. Now the next way in which you can use the word sorry, wow, now this is actually a facial expression. Who ever thought that the word sorry is a facial expression? Really, it is. So imagine when someone looks really sad and hopeless, like he or she has absolutely no hope and is very sad, you could actually say something like, there is a sorry expression on her face. Or, I saw the children, their faces had such a sorry expression. Or their faces looked so sorry, which means the facial expression on the faces of the children was very sad, very hopeless, which is why you use the word sorry. Now, who knew sorry was such a flexible and useful word? It can be used in so many different ways. So yes, sorry is also a facial expression. So you could call it a sorry expression. Now moving on, I have some more ways in which the word sorry can be used. Now, sorry can be used to express regret. Let's say, you were in a relationship and it didn't really work out and you feel bad about it. You regret the fact that it did not work out. So you could say something like, I'm sorry this did not work, which means I regret, I feel bad about the fact that this did not work out. So sorry can be used to replace the emotion of regret. Now another way in which I've seen a lot of people use the word sorry is to forbid or to deny permission So, a lot of moms actually struggle with, trying to be strict with their kids. Now, imagine a child asks his mother for ice cream, just that he asks for ice cream before dinner and not after dinner. Now, the mom will obviously end up being very strict. So, she could say something like, I forbid you to eat ice cream before dinner, or I'm not giving you permission to do that. Or simply use the word sorry and say something like, sorry, no ice cream before dinner. Wow, I think that has a lot of power in it, don't you think? So the word sorry can be used to actually deny permission or forbid, or basically to express something like, no way are you having ice cream before dinner. So you could say, sorry, no ice cream before dinner. And I think that sounds very, very effective. So that's one way of using sorry. And the last one that I have for you is pity or sympathy. Now imagine you're feeling bad about something that you're seeing or something that happened to somebody, So instead of saying something like, I pity the poor children who have to live on the streets, or, I have sympathy for the poor children who have to live on the streets. Now this sounds heavy, it sounds formal, and though it expresses what you're feeling, it's not that effective. You could say something like, I feel so sorry for the poor children who have to live on the streets. Now, the moment you use the word sorry, all your feelings get expressed in that one word, which is sorry. So yes, sorry can be used for pity or sympathy. So those are the different ways in which the word sorry can be used in the English language, and my God, there are so many. I never knew that sorry was such a versatile word. And if you keep practicing, you're going to actually be able to use the word sorry and really enrich your English. So well, in case you want to view many more such videos, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. It's time for me, Rima, to sign out, and I'm going to catch you very soon with another lesson.